It's the moment we've all been waiting for, the final of the 2022 Gambrinus Czech Darts Open. 48 players started out in the event, only 2 remain and only 1 can leave the Králové Arena as champion. The final brought to you by the PDC Europe, live on the Zone and PDC TV. One last time, Praho, jedeme hrát šipky! Then let's meet our finalists. Firstly, from England, the world number 18, a winner on the Pro Tour and the European Tour, a UK Open finalist. Here is Cool Hand Luke Humphries. And his opponent from Hastings, England, a former world match play champion, the reigning 2-time European champion and the former champion of the world, Voltage, Rob.
So it's time to find out who will be the champion in the Czech Republic. The party in Prague comes to an end with a final meeting between Rob Cross, the 2-time European champion, still looking for his first win on the Euro Tour despite making 5 finals, but in all of them he's faced either Michael van Gerwen or Gerwyn Price. And he takes on Luke Humphries, who is in his 2nd Euro Tour final of the year. Will it be the former world champion or the former world youth champion that takes the title, the top prize, £25,000 that goes with it? It has been a weekend of high quality, high drama, and it will end with one of this pair tasting glory in the Czech Republic. I'm Chris Murphy. Mark Webster has been with us all weekend. It's been a great tournament, Mark, and we've got a great final setup to bring the curtain down here in the Czech Republic.
First leg, Rob to throw first. Game on.
Rob Cross gets us underway. And yes, Chris, it will be some final, and
130.
don't always get the best 2 players in the final on the weekend, but we have here. These 2 have been clinical throughout.
121.
Victories over Martin Lukeman, Dimitri van den Berg, Michael van Gerwen and Jose de Souza. For Luke Humphries, Van Dongen, Evans, Smith and Van der Voort for Rob.
100.
Can Rob Cross do what Luke Humphries has done and win a Euro Tour title? Luke did it in the first attempt. Well, first attempt is in it, getting to a final.
Yeah, he faced the aforementioned Martin Lukeman in that final. Cross has had it rather harder. 4 times he's met Michael van Gerwen, once Gerwyn Price. We've had similar performances in this tournament.
83.
Both averaging before the event, around the 95-96 mark. Cross on the finish first. Humphries on a much better one against the throw.
Humphries got out in front, got to the brink pretty quickly in his semi-final. He was pegged back. He led 6-1, but was pegged back by Jose, but there was a 170 finish in there as well. And this 100, it's very routine. Humphries to hit the front with an 11 darter. 12 will do. Can't finish the job. That was for an early break.
Robbie require 98.
Still won't mind too much being in this position. It's a tricky start to take the first leg. The Rob Cross. Looking at double 19 here and missing it.
I think there was a case to stay on the treble 20 there. And Humphries to strike the first blow. And Humphries does strike first, early dart breaker throw. And only Michael Van Gerwen has been in more finals than Luke Humphries this year. This is Humphries' third. He won the other two.
Not bad.
140.
Played really good stuff. Beat Michael Van Gerwen en route, as you mentioned. Had 170 checkout in that semi-final victory.
Other players to be in 3 finals: Joe Cullen, Gerwin Price, Peter Wright, Ryan Searle, Michael Smith. Humphries looking for a second Euro Tour title. This victory would see him climb into the world's top 16, and he wouldn't be a million miles off the Dirk van Dijvenbode, Christoph Ratajski, who are above him.
Well, there you see what they've done so far in the event. Similar averages, similar checkout stats. 12 180s for Cross, 11 for Luke Humphries. It's all pointing towards a very competitive and close final.
Those stats illustrate there's not a lot between them, is there? And expect a close final. They'd only ever meeting this year. It was close. That was in Barnsley in March. 6-4 in favour of Rob Cross, but a high quality affair. Luke Humphries had a couple of victories over Rob, but his first victory over Rob Cross is really when Luke Humphries introduced himself to the world of darts, and he ended Rob Cross's World Championship reign.
Yeah, big moment that was for both players, really. Luke Humphries reaching the quarterfinals at Ali Pali twice. Rob Cross still quite remarkably, sorry, 3 times Luke Humphries, quite remarkably winning the World Championship on debut.
That was just incredible, wasn't it?
36.
And to fire back with a 13 darts of his own, Rob Cross. Just double checking, yeah. It's the part of the ball Rob's comfortable on, as he's proved there, and does levels up at 1 apiece. Good start. Rob Cross knows if he allows Luke Humphries to get in front like he did to Vincent van der Voort, he's going to be a hard man to chase down.
Yeah, opposite semi-final really, wasn't it? Humphries got away and fended off any hope of a fight back for De Sousa, but Cross was way behind, 4-1 down. Vincent van der Voort averaging 115 at that point of the semi-final. Cross came back and the Dutchman collapsed, really. Lost control, started throwing darts carelessly, illegally at times as well.
Still a really good weekend for both losing semi-finalists, Jose De Sousa, Vincent van der Voort in particular, just proving to himself and World of Darts he can still compete at the highest level.
Yeah, and it's £6,500 to stick on the main order of merit, the Pro Tour orders of merit, and the European Championship race as well.
Good weekend's work for Vincent van der Voort in Prague.
As for Luke Humphries, he's now up to 3rd in the Pro Tour order of merit, so you might see him being number 1 seed at some of those 4 events more often. He was for the first time earlier this week, although it didn't go well for him, losing 6-0 to Max Hopp and then opting to rest up for the following day. That seems like a good decision now, doesn't it?
Just looked at Luke Humphries there, so determined he is. He gets the ump when he hits a 140, doesn't he? Because he thinks they should be 180s.
That's what he did there.
60.
I didn't even realise I was doing it. Humphries looking for the 3rd consecutive break in the match. Let's see him restore the lead.
25.
How much do you think Humphries benefited from being a contender / challenger in the Premier League? Big stage experience, wasn't it? And he was good in it as well.
Luke 96.
Yeah, perhaps I think it was a good experience for him and maybe accelerated his rise a little more as he looks at double 8 here and hits it. Take the lead in this one. 2-1, 3 breaks the throw, a nice 96 out. But I do think that Luke Humphries has always been destined to rise. Really, he was brilliant on the development tour.
59.
World Youth Champion.
And before his famous quarter-final run in the World Championship, he did actually debut the year before in a prelim round against Jeff Smith. He lost,
100.
but it's that invaluable experience. At the time he'd have felt down, but just getting that experience, and then the year after he went there as a Pro Tour qualifier, and for the foreseeable future he will be a seeded player at the World Championships, that's for sure, and a contender for the World Championships. Luke Humphries making massive strides.
Totally agree. I think he is a future world champion.
42.
He's a player who's dealt with a lot as well. After that win against Rob Cross, he spoke about some trouble he was having with his health. And he's got himself in good shape. He's dealt with the mental health side and the physical health side.
In a real good place, Luke Humphries. On and off the hockey, he's going to become a father for the first time later on this year.
And the seeds that he's planted are certainly starting to bloom. As Mark mentioned earlier, 2 titles already this year. He's becoming the next best player behind Michael van Gerwen, isn't he, in terms of winning titles? Or certainly will if he picks this one up.
Getting used to beating Michael van Gerwen as well, isn't he? He expects to beat Michael van Gerwen when he plays him now, as he does with everybody he plays. He's got a brilliant vision for himself, Luke Humphries.
Yeah, not something that many people are used to that.
Rob
Cross is used to this. He's taken it out already. It's his highest checkout of the tournament, 130. Treble 20.
Yeah, we'll expect the treble 20 there. So bullseye. Is it 4 consecutive breaks? No.
83.
He was really wayward in there. Humphries now to really put a stamp on this final. That is a bit of a cushion for Luke Humphries. 3-1 he leads Rob Cross. Humphries just looked so comfortable. You look at his averages. The Vandenberg game was a bit of a wobble, but 95, 98, 99 and 99. It's some standard of performance from Luke.
Yeah, he's seen off 3 major champions on the spin, looking to make it a 4th.
140.
You asked me earlier in the week when I thought he would become a major champion. We both said we wouldn't be surprised to see it this year, but he's certainly making the kind of start to the season that Rob Cross did the year he went on to win the World Championship.
Whether the major title comes this year, next year, he's making major strides regardless in the sport. Luke Humphries tipped the big things.
It is Cross's 2nd final of the year. Again he ran into Michael van Gerwen. Again he averaged more than 100. Again he lost for the German Darts Championship.
He got out in front in that final as well. Rob Cross, and there was a semi-final in Niedenhausen as well. We had Gerwin Price in all sorts of bother, led 6-2. He went on to his 12-match darts. But he'll keep chipping away, Rob Cross. He's always going to be there or thereabouts in events.
It's thereabouts, but it's not there. And it allows Luke Humphries an opportunity to take out 132.
Not going to go. But Rob's still got a tricky 13 to navigate here. Never easy split finishes. And not getting the double break is what cost Vincent van der Voort in the end. But Humphries could get the double break here, and you'd expect him to. For the halfway point for Humphries, it is 4 legs away for a 2nd European Tour title. Rob Cross looks out to his entourage in the crowd, but it's all about Humphries now. He's in control of this final here in Prague.
60.
Yeah, really classy stuff from Luke Humphries, looking to average more than 100 for the first time in the tournament. Hasn't been far behind it so far tonight.
96.
Wins against Van Gerwen and De Sousa.
See that camera angle again. I really do like this camera angle.
100.
Humphries, there you see. Disgusted with a ton.
Cross will come down.
96.
96.
Humphries raced in front against De Souza. Everything at the minute is just going the way of Luke Humphries.
74.
Such a talent. Such a brilliant player, Luke Humphries.
164.
Rob Cross ain't going to go away. Brilliant visit from Rob. Bullseye for Humphries. Well, he had a 170 earlier on this evening in the semi-final. Cross, we've seen 145 go from Ryan Searle earlier on. There we go. What a shot this would be. Brilliant finish from Rob Cross. The pressure he was under to claw that break back, and we have some final in prospect here. We said Rob Cross wouldn't go away. One of those breaks of throw is clawed back, and incredible finish. Classy from Crossy.
Well, he stands back when he watches Luke Humphries follow a 174 by missing the ball for a 167 finish, and then he takes out the 145 in his own style, his own way, classic Cross, when he really needed to. He would have felt that had to go, and it did go.
Humphries did nothing wrong in that leg except miss a ball, not by far. Rob Cross was never going to allow Luke Humphries to run away with this final.
81.
Well, it was at the time where Vincent van der Voort had darts to lead 5-1 at the semi-final changed against Rob Cross. Similar here.
Been a great crowd here in Prague all weekend.
40.
I thought they were going to get their dream when Adam Gavlas booked his place in the quarterfinals. What a ride he took them on.
Brilliant weekend for Gavlas. Well, Ross Smith as well, worth a mention.
60.
Hops into the provisional world match play spot. It's just been a great event, as they generally tend to be on the European tour, but the Czech crowd have really embraced this event
40.
with the aid of their home favourite, 6 of them. So they all acquitted themselves respectfully.
Oh, he was at it again. And this time he didn't need to go. Some in hand. Time on his side, and Cross will not be concerned by the deficit at the moment, considering he came back from further behind to beat Vincent van der Voort and flattened him in the process.
So to get within one. Look what Luke Humphries is waiting on, but he's not going to get a chance. And that is now 4-3. Great response from Rob Cross.
That's his manager, Rab.
134.
The celebration's a lot more subdued there. Not the same feeling chipping out 56 as 145 when your opponent's on 25, but Rob Cross, who raced into a lead against Michael van Gerwen in his other Euro Tour final this year, was pegged back. Well, we'll be hoping it's all reversed. He can finally claim that maiden European Tour title.
Yeah, that brilliant 145 was a fourth topping checkout of the tournament. Full voltage.
39.
Still advantage Humphries in this match. He's still averaging almost 10 points more than Rob Cross. And all he has to do is keep holding.
Oh, there we see first 9 very similar. Overall average is a bit of a golf, but that's reflecting the scoreline. Humphries should make it 5-3 from here.
Yeah, and the fact that Cross has missed twice as many darts at double as Luke.
58.
Definitely enjoying themselves, and I wouldn't know these two putting on a real show here in this final.
100.
Humphries to draw level on ton plus finishes with Rob Cross in the tournament if he takes his 130. There was
98.
necessity to go, and it's just great setup play, Luke Humphries.
he's also the kind of player you don't really worry about him on any double, do you? There are players that have go-to doubles. Humphries is on top, he's on 32. Kind of expect it to go.
He will just attack, he won't be passive. And he isn't there. 5-3 now, Humphries edging closer to the finishing line. His final against Martin Lukman was really comfortable. He ran out an 8-2 winner in the end. There's always going to be a tougher test against Rob Cross. That's no disrespect to Martin Lukman, who's having a fantastic year.
It's a curious case, Cross, isn't it? 6 Euro Tour finals now, no wins. 2 European Championship finals, 2 wins.
Going to get something the wrong way round. That's not too bad, is it? Win the ones that where the prize money is 100,000. Switch from Humphries.
He spoke about the landmark moments in Luke's career, of course, that win against Cross, the real platform to build on, but one of them was a semi-final win against Michael van Gerwen at the UK Open last year, reaching his first big TV final.
Lost to James Wade, but gained revenge in his match play debut.
180 puts pressure on this.
And the setup, if there's no treble, yeah, Humphries could restore the double break here. Even if it's not on this visit, it's not going to be on this visit. Just got to. Great, getting a bit twitchy.
You see that a lot, don't you? One player just stuttering, the other one following. It's almost like they go, right, this is my chance, and then it all goes a little bit wrong.
Both players, for different reasons, know how big this leg is, Chris.
Gets a dart, a double 16, and he hits it. Big darts, big moment, big finish for Rob Cross. He cuts the lead to a single leg once again.
58.
Humphries comes up dry in the opening visit. Delicately poised.
There it is, it's that position where a break would put Cross in control effectively. And this could be the start of it.
140.
No treble for Humphries, 2 for Cross.
No respite for these players. Euro Tour's coming thick and fast. Stuttgart next week, Zwolle the weekend after. Both will be seeds. And you wouldn't be surprised if both will be at the business end of the events.
That 180 for Cross takes his tally to 14, which means he's now hit more than anybody in the tournament. Gavlas had 13, as does Luke Humphries himself.
96.
Roll of the eyes from Humphries. He really isn't satisfied when he doesn't at least have a 2 treble visit, is he? But the determination of the guy, but he's against one of the most determined players in the sport, Rob Cross.
59. Luke Humphries 167.
Pick up and again that reaction from Luke Humphries, but it was with your last start, Luke. You've got to be satisfied when you haven't got a treble in your first if you hit it with your last one. The pressure's incoming.
145. Luke requires 70.
Yeah, decent thinking there. To leave a 2-darter. It's only 1 dart at double. 54. This time it's not found. Rob Cross has a chance, and that was sensible setting up from voltage.
This match hasn't been level since 1 apiece. Staying down.
He did that before and he missed the double completely.
That was really. I thought he wasn't fully committed to that. I think he was indecisive. But Humphries chasing doubles and missing doubles.
Indecisive from Rob Cross, but will this be the decisive leg? If he can break here, it's 5 apiece, and he's throwing first. A cross crescendo. Crashes into the dart, but has one more at a clear bed. And this time he hits. Parity in Prague in the final.
5 apiece. Luke Humphries missed a trick there. Go again, Luke. Well, Rob Cross has the advantage now. He's got the darts. We're effectively at a best of 5 leg match now.
140.
1-4-5. Still for me the biggest moment of the match. Difference between 5-1 and 4-2. I'm stating the obvious, but it's huge.
And Humphries had the chance to hang on that one dart double 16 to lead the match 6-4.
60.
Rob Cross with a victory, with edge a little bit close to Johnny Clayton. Into his 9th in the world. Luke Humphries has already leapfrogged Nathan Aspin to 17th. Needs to win to hop into the top 16. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen.
Yeah, and I think he'll be there for a long time, to be honest. It looked like Rob Cross wouldn't be there for that long, but you mentioned earlier in the day it was that European Tour title victory that was so impressive, considering the tumble he would have taken down the rankings without it.
60.
Defended the money directly on the event he won, didn't he? Humphries going to fill her. The last start he just threw and knew it was going to be another max for Luke Humphries.
Yeah, it's sublimely timed, but Cross here, he's looking at treble 16. He could have opted for tops. Again, he did look up first. A little bit of indecision in the finishes here for Rob Cross, and the timing of that maximum forced Cross into taking that out, because a dart would put Humphries back in control.
Big dart from Humphries, and that 180 from Humphries, his 14th of the tournament, was the decisive factor that blew the leg wide open in his favour. Break a throw again, Humphries leads, hasn't trailed in this match.
99.
Do you think, Mark, Rob Cross decided against tops because of the missed darts when he'd gone for double 19 on double checkouts earlier?
Possibly, but double top is a natural place to go, isn't it? You'd fancy yourself to attack it a bit more. Double 19 is it's kind of a last resort shot, isn't it, when you bring in double 19 into play. But Luke Humphries, he's matured so much, Luke Humphries. There was a lot of petulance in his game when he first came onto tour. If leads slipped, he'd be stroppy, but he's matured as a player. That happens to youngsters. They want everything, but Humphries is just deals with situations a lot better now, hence the emerging talent, hence why he's winning titles.
Still stroppy if leads slip, but a different leads, Luke Humphries.
He's used to that line, isn't he?
And Rob Cross, it's his turn to hit a maximum to get himself in a leg, but Humphries wants double 8 to slam the door shut. And he hits it, and he's now one away from a second title on the European Tour and a third of 2022.
You don't often see that from Luke Humphries, the pause, do you? He's very much a rhythm player, but he knew it was a big moment. And again, it backs up what I was saying about the maturity of the man. Grown up as a player, he's turning into a serial winner.
Well, you mentioned his beloved Leeds United in the previous leg. He's actually named after them. Luke standing for Leeds United Kings of Europe. He's turning into the King of Europe, Luke Humphries.
100.
It's becoming a mini battle between him and Michael van Gerwen for who can take the most titles on the tour in 2022.
Humphries is moving through the gears to get the job done here. 10th leg, got away from him, and you thought that was the turn in the favour of Rob Cross. Luke Humphries stamps authority back on this final. It's in his hands now.
57.
He'll be thrilled with that setup play, but we'll get a go at it.
Done himself an injury in the process there. I think that pierced the fingertip of Rob Cross. The chance of winning this final is slipping through his hands. Will get a go at the 107 to stay in it.
But there's the pressure. It's 107 or it's match darts for Luke Humphries to stay alive. Rob Cross, he pinned a 145 and a 112 in this match, and it's not going to be accompanied by a 107. It's looking like more Euro Tour final misery for Rob Cross.
And Luke Humphries is the champion chukker in Czechia. Humphries prevailed in Prague to win the Czech Darts Open and